Hey guys, so come with me as we make, as I dismantle this wood pallet. I'll tell you the reason why I'm dismantling it later, but let's get into the video for now. I'm using simple tools. As you can see, that is a pry bar that I got from Walmart for about $5 or $6, and a hammer that I already had on hand. And I'm just getting in the crevices right there of the wood. It'll show you again in a second. I'm just getting inside the wood, and I'm prying it with the hammer and the pry bar to get under it. So just so you know, if you have to get around those nails, because if you don't get around those nails, it will the wood will split. It will split. This is my third palette of the day, so it's looking pretty easy. I'm making it look pretty easy, but boy oh boy, let me tell you, God is good, because when the camera came on, everything started working smoothly. Prior to, we ain't even gonna talk about. Yes, so that's that, and I'm just assembling this palette. So, the reason why I'm disassembling this palette, or taking this palette apart, I'm getting ready to use this palette wood for to do a screened in back porch. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that video as well. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can stay tuned and stay up to date on all of my latest videos. This is the first video of a series of videos of me screening in my back porch. So this is my back porch area right here. You can't see the whole thing, but it's 12 feet by 16 feet, and I'm going to use all free pallet wood. And the only thing I really purchased is the screen and the the nails. I might have to I have a stapler on hand. I probably gotta get some staples. And I might have to purchase maybe 2 or 3 2x4s, but I also have some on hand. So I'm anticipating that this project with the free wood is gonna cost me less than $50. We are going to see how that works out for us, but I'm anticipating between 50 and $100. I'm going to I'm going under $50. Oh, there go my son. Wait, pause. Let's give a shout out to my baby. I'm trying to tell him, like, go put some shoes on because his nails all over the floor. So he's like, oh, okay, yeah. And so, as you guys may notice, I have on 2 different shoes, right? Tell you the story behind that. So prior to me pressing record on this video, I was again taking apart some. I was already taking apart some pallets, and so what you don't see is like all the wood, because I moved it. I was putting them behind me, and so I went to step back and I stepped on the nail. Right? Oh my god! And I was like, oh okay. I just lifted my foot up, pulled it out, and kept working. About like 2 seconds later, my whole shoe was full of blood, and I'm like, oh snap! So I go sit down, look at it, and yeah, I stepped on the nail, and I didn't learn my lesson clearly, because I just put on a better shoe and got back to work. I was really determined to get those pallets done that day, and this was the last one. So I was like, yeah, I have to get this done. So yeah, I'm just everything was pretty easy to disassemble, except when you get to this part, it took me forever. And then because most of the wood had split, I was like, you know what? Forget it. Yeah, forget it. It was already, I feel like it had the most wear and tear because it was the bottom of the pallet. So, but yeah, I got these pallets for free. I was just at my local gas station and I seen them. I asked them, can I have them? And yeah, like, sure, go ahead. We found them in the street. We just took them out the street. I said, let me take them off your hands. And so that was that. Pretty awesome. Pretty freaking awesome. So that will save me a lot of money on wood. A lot of money on wood that I would have had to otherwise buy because of the way that I want to do the screen and porch. But this is actually going to work out great. So yeah, here I'm actually going to use the blocks to make a small table, like outdoor table, coffee table or something, um, for our new space. I'm also disassembling the homemade fire pit that we made, and I'm using the bricks to lay pavement on the other side because now I need a workspace. Now that I'm closed this in, I can't use this as a workspace anymore, so I better use the bricks from our old fire pit and lay them down on the other side of here and move all my work area things out there. So yeah, that's me. And in the next clip, you'll see me taking the nails out. Now, I'm gonna show you 2 different ways to take the nails out, but I definitely prefer the second one. If you don't have to like cut into this wood any further, the second option is definitely the best option. But if you have to cut into this wood any further with your saw and you don't have like an all-purpose blade or a blade that like won't mess up when you cut metal, then you have to get these nails out. But for me, most of the nails are like really deep in the head of the nails are really deep in the wood, so I feel like once I sand it down a little bit to paint it, it's not gonna affect the my sanding because it's not. I don't think it's gonna even get that far. But I'm getting ahead of myself because that is in the next part of the video, so I'm gonna just relax and let y'all watch. As you can see, clearly still not have learned my lesson. Did you see how close my foot is to those nails? That is crazy. I'm definitely gonna have to get me some work boots. Definitely. And y'all, don't be like me. Please don't be like me and not wear protective gear. Like, I should have on gloves and I should have on eyewear. And do I have them? Yes, I do. Did I bring them out to use them? I did. But once I got to working and everything was just working smoothly, I said, what the heck? Who needs gloves? Who needs eye safety gear? But please don't be like me. Be safe and not sorry. Because I probably wouldn't have stepped on a nail had I been more prepared. Right? And don't ask me, am I going to the hospital? No, I didn't go to the hospital. It's I'm doing this voiceover 3 days later and I'm fine. A little bit of swelling still, but I'm okay. I've stepped on plenty of nails in my life. I'll be alright. I'm a big girl. I cannot wait for you guys to see the finished product of this screen and porch. First of all, I can't wait till I see the finished product of this screen and porch because I'm literally using like minimum tools. Okay? When I tell you I'm using like the minimum, the bare minimum, there it goes right there. So you see, that's all the pallets I took apart. And that over there, those was the couple that split. So it was just a few, about 8 or 9 maybe. I did get a lot of wood out of there, and so next we're gonna take the nails out. Jesus, that was a task. Task. So here I enlisted the help of my brother. We had already been working on this prior to me starting to record, so we had a little system going. He banged the nails out, and I pull them out with the pry bar. And so that's what you see us doing there, exchanging it, and then I'm gonna pull it out. And so that part, when he was helping me, it's pretty easy because he was doing the hard part. But he kind of gave up on me, and I was left to finish it by myself. But we did get a decent amount done together. Teamwork makes the dream work. So basically what I did here was just, like I said, he banged from the top of the nail, he banged it out. And it's other YouTube videos that will probably explain this better for you, because y'all, this is my first video and my first voiceover, so I hope I'm doing well. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, so I'm trying to use the pry bar to get him out while he's over there trying to use the hammer to get him out. And pry bar worked good, but the hammer works better, and it's best if you try to straighten the nails before pulling them out or like banging them, because they are really hard. They're really hard to get out. But as I told you guys, I found the easier way, and you'll see that shortly. But I'm just taking the nails out. And hi guys, so if you don't know me, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Miss Chrissy. And I just love DIYs. Like, I build stuff, I love to sew, I do hair, and I love God, I love people, and I'm in this world to make a difference. So if you like what you hear, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I would love for you to come back and see more of my videos once I post them and upload them. And I'm just getting started with this YouTube. I've posted personal things before, but this video is the one I'm going to actually edit and post. So yay for me. And I'm gonna start my YouTube journey doing DIYs, like whatever comes to mind. I love to sew, so you'll see a lot of sewing content, and I love to build, so you'll see a lot of building content. You won't see much hair content because I don't care too much to do hair. I just know how to do it. So you won't see too much of that, but and you'll see me just like really getting my life together. I moved to Florida 2 years ago, almost 3 years now, and it's been a journey. I'm so fat. Look at me. My brother's feeding me cheese like I'm a mouse. But at first I said I didn't want it, and then I was like, he's like, it's so good, so good. I was like, yeah, just let me try it. Like, just give me this. But yeah, I moved to Florida 2 years ago, almost 3 now, and it's been a rough journey. However, I'm adapting, and I wouldn't say, I'm adapting is what I'm gonna say, and but this is not my final destination. Oh yeah, I was telling my brother he was about to go make me a cream cheese bagel with Jolly, and I was just trying to tell him how to make it real right. Make sure you toast it up, and then put the cream cheese and Jolly on it. Yeah, it was slamming, so it was hitting. With an oatmeal raisin, not oatmeal, cinnamon raisin bagel. Yeah, it was hitting. So that's what happened. This is me coming to the realization that this method is not going to work for all of these noodles. Like, bruh, I was on this one panel or a needle nail for, I don't know, 10 minutes. I'm talking about, I was living in this bad boy for a minute. So, yeah, this is me trying to get it out, coming to the realization that it is not going to work. And then, so in the next clip, you'll see my other method. But back to my story time. I moved down here. I've been homeless twice. Um, yeah, I've been homeless twice. I had a job. Didn't really go well, so I quit. Or I got fired. I don't know. Everything happened in the same day, so I might have quit and got fired. So, we never know how that goes, and we would never know. Thank God I'm not there anymore. And so that happened, and then I got a 401k and blew all the money. Fell in love, fell out of love, got distracted a lot down here. It wasn't what I expected when I first moved down. So that's that, and now I am back to getting my life on track. I'm finally in a space that I like, and I'm really enjoying it here. It's a little bit of hiccups. I live next to a loud ass train, but God is good because I asked God for what I asked God for. God has granted me, and although I have not had a consistent income down here, God has provided for me. So I'm grateful, and yes, I'm forever grateful for everything that I have and everything that's yet to come. Just trusting God. I'm telling y'all, just trusting God. So here's my next clip. I went to the store and got me a jigsaw because well, I didn't get the jigsaw. I had the jigsaw, didn't have the blade. So I went to the store and got the blade. And I think my phone is about to cut off in a little bit, so I didn't really get much footage of me cutting the nails off, but worked like a charm. And if you don't have to do more cutting than scissors would, then this will be the perfect option. But I guess I'm gonna finish my story time in the next video. So it's like a kind of DIY and get to know me. Welcome to my channel. If you love what you love, like it. If you don't, keep it moving. I love all my supporters, and I am grateful for every one of you. And yeah, but I think I don't want to get into a whole story and then, um, yeah, so those ones that's sitting on this side is the ones, all of the ones, like I said, majority of it, I got the nails out with the hammer and the pry bar. So all of those right there are the ones that I got out with the hammer and the pry bar. And the ones that's over there to the farther of the screen are the ones that I'm cutting this off. So, yeah. So like I said, it was about 7 or 8 of them that I had to cut the nails out of. Not that bad. Actually, it's 11. I'm lying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it was 11 that I had to cut the screws out of. And it's about 15 that I got out with the hammer and pry bar, and then it's about 4 or 5 that was broken that I'm probably gonna cut up and use if I need them. But thank you guys for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.